South Jersey bad boys. South Jersey bad boys. South Jersey bad boys.
Yeah,
Mario on the program.
Come on.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, my man.
God bless, man. God bless. I'm happy to be here. It's been in the making for a little bit now.
It has.
It's been in the making.
I've had a couple of cancellations on my part, I'm pretty sure.
I was about to say we should keep making a date because you just keep getting booked in New York every time we pick a date.
I knew it was going to happen because it's like I only will typically get like one spot a week, and I'm like, I know when we schedule the podcast, that's when it's going to happen. But because you know, I put in my avails and the few days that I'm available during the week. Anyways, not important. Thank you for doing it, man.
Of course.
You have a very deep, sexy, silky voice. Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in rehab right now.
Court ordered?
Yeah, court ordered. God
Oh,
bless.
wait, but you're drinking a Coors Banquet.
Relax.
Keep it,
It's just
keep
a
it
Coors
classy.
banquet.
Relax.
Oh.
Nah, yeah, it's court ordered. They get my situation. But a lady in rehab was like, she sounds just like me, which I can't tell if
That's fucking
I'm
hot.
That's the
attracted to her or
lady.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah, God
That's the kind
bless.
of lady you want to be with.
Yeah, and she was like, you should be a phone sex operator. And I was like, for you, that's about it.
Is
But-
it always this deep?
Yeah, no, I got like laryngitis
Yeah.
like years ago. And it's
just never went away.
Yeah.
Really?
I went to the doctors like and this was like probably like a year and a half ago. I went to the doctors like 3 weeks after it was sounding like this. And they were like, how long has it been? I was like, 3 weeks. And they were like, you're fucked. Like, they were like, I can curse, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. God bless. Fucking tits. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
And she was like, we'll give you this, but like your vocal cords are a mess.
Laryngitis can like permanently fuck up your vocal cords like that?
Well, like, I'm not sure.
Called a case of the sexies.
Yeah, come on. And a little bit of the creepies, but that's
Depending how you use it.
depending how you use
That was
it.
a
Right.
separate issue.
I don't know. Like my dad also, he's a crackhead, but he also sounds like this. So I think like
From the crack or just naturally?
I thought it was the crack, but then I did.
Was there a chance you just hit puberty and at the same time, or this was after?
No.
puberty?
This happened when I was 22.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm 23, so
Oh my God.
yeah. No, this is pretty new.
So your voice before this was it vastly different?
Not vastly.
Gotcha.
It was deep. It was always deep, but less rasp.
Yeah.
Less rasp. I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it.
I think it's I wish my voice sounded like
Yeah,
that.
right?
I love a raspy voice.
It's a nice like it definitely helps with the bits, you know, with comedy. I can throw some more bits in there. I mean, it also helps that I actually am in rehab, so that's just
Can we delve into that?
Absolutely.
What started this?
I crashed my electric bike into the back of a parked car.
There we go.
Damn.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
on, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't kidding. So wait,
We
were
got
you
the banquets, dude. We're gonna be cheersing all night.
So wait, were you
Rehab.
drunk? Were you drunk while driving an electric bike and you crashed into a parked car?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right,
This is
Look,
always alleged. On
This
this
is all.
podcast.
Everything we say is alleged.
Did I have a couple twisted teas before I got on the bike? Sure.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
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 Did I buy that bike so I didn't drive my car drunk? Allegedly.
Sure.
That's why I got the bike.
It's a real impulse buy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a DUI on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a DUI on a horse. It's like
Yeah. HUI.
HUI.
Horsing under the influence.
Horsing on the influence.
Horsing
Yeah.
around. That's the classic horsing around.
Definition of horsing around. You got too crazy. Jumped on. Not happened because I was just riding to my buddy's house, like 2-minute ride down the street, and I'm riding my bike. I was going like 35, 40.
That's fast on a
Fast,
scooter.
yeah. And so I'm riding, and I turn around, I hit him with this. I was like I just hit him with a dumb face, and then like turn back around, boom,
Boom! There's a fucking
Yeah.
Miata, and you just went right into it.
broke the. It was literally a Miata too.
Nah.
Crazy.
Dan knows you, man.
2006 Miata. Yeah, no.
He knew you were a Miata man.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was in my Miata. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
What the? Who was this child
I
in my
thought-
car?
I was fucked up too. I thought I hit a kid riding down the street.
You got out, you're like, my God, I'm so sorry, brother.
was like, wow, this is the oldest 11-year-old that I've ever hit with my car.
I didn't even drink any Twisted Teas earlier.
This is the youngest 62-year-old person I've ever met in my life.
What are the odds your voice gets higher as you get older?
Yeah,
like, that's got to be a
It
first.
can't
ever.
get much
I
lower.
have Benjamin Buttons in the voice.
Yeah.
Just get younger. When I'm 92, I'm like, wah.
Yeah.
Just fucking, nah, dude, the voice is a mess. But the bike accident, the doctors were like, you're an anomaly. They were like, you should be dead. Like,
Did you hit the windshield?
smashed the back windshield, like shattered it with my head. Like,
Oh my God.
ripped out, like no helmet.
That's
at
got to
all.
be so much force to smash the
Yeah,
windshield.
yeah. I mean, 40 miles an hour. So downhill,
Yeah.
fucking, smashed it, like flipped over, like destroyed. I totaled the car. Totaled it. Cost me
With
like
your fucking face.
body
It's
and
a
face.
fucking
yeah.
Miata. Yeah.
Just
That's insane, dude.
That's what you do to a Miata. A human can total it.
Someone comes out to their car the next day and it's like, what, a fucking deer run through this
no,
thing?
the lady came out right away. She was like, "Oh my God, you hit my car!" I was like, "A car hit me." I was like, "A car hit me," and then I felt like I was like, "Damn, I'm sweating a lot." Went like this, blood everywhere. I don't do blood. Passed out. Boom.
Oh my God.
And I woke up. I was like, "Okay, I hit your car. I'm sorry." I was like, "I definitely hit your car."
Well, there's really no way around that when you slam 40 miles an hour into the back of a parked car.
Just my bike in like shambles. I'm like, nah.
Yeah. It's tough to get up and be like, I think you fucking hit me.
I'm like, bitch, give me your papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that was rough. Yeah, the doctors were like, "You're really, really lucky, dude." They were like, "You're
Yeah, I'm
really
surprised
lucky."
you didn't break your neck.
Yeah, no, they were like, the fact that your legs aren't broken, right? Because like when I hit it, my legs
I'm
like
surprised you didn't pass out. I mean, like you did after
You didn't knock
pass
yourself
out. But
out,
then I
yeah.
was right. Like that is actually surprising too. Yeah, but no, I got in the ambulance. They were like, "You're wearing a helmet, right?" I'm like, "No,
Of course I was, Doc.
come on. What do I look like? A fucking idiot? Yeah."
Am I fucking gay?
What do I look like? Someone who crashed into the back of a parked car with their electric bike? Come on. Crazy.
You should have seen me with laryngitis.
Damn.
What was this lady like that who owned the car?
I don't know. I never really got to like. She was obviously.
Don't really remember much.
Dude, I remember it fully. She was pissed, obviously, like upon coming out of her apartment.
Yeah.
She was like, "What the fuck?" But then, like, she saw I was dying, and she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my God," and like ran inside, like got towels and like put it on my head.
Well, that's a sweet move.
yeah, super sweet. I mean, human move,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And then
I guess the least you could do.
out of left field, oldest Asian lady I've ever seen in my life.
She could be 22.
She
You never
might
know. Sometimes
she might have been a kid. She might have been a child.
they could go one way or the other. You never know how old an Asian is.
She comes, she walks up and like puts her hand on my chest and just starts like praying in
She just read your fortune.
Korean. Yeah, I think she might have saved my life.
I thought she was going to come up and tell you that, hey, I made that bike.
She's like, "You owe me."
She said it'll be ready in 10 minutes.
You
It's
pick up-
always 10 minutes.
You pick up 10
You
minutes.
pick up 10 minutes.
All right, sweet. Now I see what routes we
Come
can go down
on.
here.
We're the
Come
bad,
on.
we're the bad
This
boys.
is South Jersey Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Fair
Sick.
game.
And now you're an
Nice.
honorary bad boy. You got
Cool.
the shirt on.
I fucking hate Asian people, so
Well, let's reel it back in. Do you have an Asian tattoo on your forearm?
oh Jesus,
Or is
fuck.
that just it's either Blink 182 or that's the year of the rooster.
Yeah, it's Chinese. I tell everyone that it's chicken fried rice, but I just couldn't afford the middle one, so it's just chicken rice.
Chicken and rice.
But no, it's something much gayer. It's
But is that
Chinese.
it is Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Chinese. Went into the tattoo parlor. I was 18, and I was sitting there like on Pinterest, just like, what should I fucking get here?
Yeah,
What should
we've
I
all
get?
been there.
That's how all of my tattoos. I'm pretty sure. This one, same thing.
My first one, I was 18. I was on my senior trip in high school. I got a tattoo on my ass of a clover that says "Kiss Me, I'm Irish." So,
Still there?
oh yeah,
You're like,
Permanent.
no, I got to remove.
wasn't a henna.
That'd be a wild henna to get.
Yeah, just for a couple of weeks to
It's-
show the ladies.
I want to get a tattoo on my ass for sure. I want to get a tattoo on my ass. I tattooed my whole thigh myself.
Did you?
Yeah, like all this I tattooed myself.
What is it?
A bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It's like there's a chicken here.
Is it the big S that you draw on the desk?
That is a genius tattoo.
Yeah.
I gotta get that.
Yeah.
That is that's going on my
Or
ass.
if you're gonna
cheek.
DIY a tattoo, that would be my go-to. Because
would
we
be-
all had experience.
Yeah, that would be the best one. Damn. Goddamn, I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow, I think.
Do you know how to tattoo, or that was
Yeah.
just like a spur of the moment?
No. Like I've always been like pretty good at like drawing and shit. And then I got into tattooing. I mean, I was fucked up while like in that era.
Yeah.
But no, I can't tattoo. Nah.
Have you ever
Started out being
tattooed?
like-
You tattoo a person before?
Yeah. I've tattooed a couple people.
So how do people go? Like I was gonna say, like how do you test out your tattooing? Do you do it on like fake thing? I'm like, no, there's probably people that let you do it.
for sure, you definitely should start on a fake thing. I just practice on myself. Like I just practice like here and here. And then some girl, dumb as shit, girl, shout out, you know who you are.
Mom. How dare you?
Fucking grandma, you dementia idiot. No, she died.
R.I.P.
But nah, yeah, like some girl let me try on her. I tried to do like an Aries symbol. It didn't go well. That was on her ass too.
Fucking Aries. Put it on my ass.
Put it on my ass. Put it on my right ass cheek.
Man.
Did you just like spin and just be like, actually, you got a Capricorn? That's the only one I could do.
It would have been great if I just like I did it perfect, but it was like Taurus or something.
Yeah.
She would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Damn, that's funny.
Especially if, because some of these women take those signs so seriously. So if you gave her the opposite sign, she'd be like,
Well, now I'm a Taurus. Yeah.
right, I'm going to have to kill myself.
She would tell everyone. You ever seen that video of the dude where like it's like, I don't know, one of those fucking things where a bunch of people are like talking and one of the girls was like, what's your sign? And he was like, oh, I hate this shit. And then he was like, I'm a Taurus. And she was like, yeah, like I could tell you were a Taurus. And he was like, I'm not a fucking Taurus, you idiot.
Love that, dude.
Funny.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in astrology?
No, because I had some of those done before when me and my bitch wife were in New Orleans, and we had a.
That's how we describe.
Bro, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We just met, and we walk in. I'm like, do you live here alone? You're like, no, I live with my beautiful wife.
we should preface because you are this now second guest we've had on that we are. I mean, I've met you before, but for the most part, we've only met a couple of times.
Yeah.
So you're the second guest that we're kind of meeting live on the pod because of we made the promise anyone who was gonna buy a shirt we're gonna have on the pod. Luckily, I at least knew you a little bit. Our last guest we literally met for the first time on the pod through a mutual friend. Blah 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 blah. But anyway, so we're really just getting to know each other on the pod.
Hell
And
yeah.
so Dan and I, anytime we're describing our wives, even if it's something
You have a
positive,
wife too?
I do.
You
Yeah,
have a kid.
yeah, I got another one on the
Holy
way.
shit! You guys are like some of the best looking white guys I've seen in a while.
Thank you.
Yeah.
we keep it pretty tight.
Yeah.
Tight butthole.
Yeah.
Nice.
Keep it right, keep it tight.
Keep
Matt
it right and
Joseph
keep
said
it
that
tight.
back in
Hey,
08.
That's right.
But anytime we're describing our wives, even if it's a positive thing, like, oh, I love my bitch wife, we just always say bitch wife because
Nice.
it's funny.
My bitch wife.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's always
We're in
good
that
time.
era of just calling our wives bitches, and she's the producer of the program, so we can just say,
Well, I think if we're gonna talk about like the most important woman in my life, I love my bitch mom.
there
Exactly.
you go. Yeah,
So you
see?
get it.
It
So-
rolls off the tongue so nice. You
Yeah.
can't beat it.
You
It does almost like the N word when you.
yeah.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Bad boys.
What are you gonna do?
You can't just say bad boys after something and it cancels it all out. Mario's like, we can say the N word, right? Bad boys, bad boys. We're clear.
We're on an episode.
Mario's like, I thought we were clear here.
I thought we were good.
This is a safe space between us, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Yeah. So we did the whole like palm reading thing in New Orleans in like a town square type of thing, and Rachel's mom died when she was a kid, and the woman was saying stuff about like your mother this, that, or whatever. And Rachel in her head, she's like, wait, I'm gonna wait till the end of this and I'll tell her that my mom's dead. And she did, and the woman was like, oh yeah, no, I knew that, but like the way I was saying it was like,
gross.
and she tried backpedaling on it. I was like, this old shit.
Yeah.
I also feel like all of the descriptions of like whatever the signs are all like you could apply that to anybody. It's like, oh, they're
Fiery.
yeah. It's like, oh, they argue. So it's like we all fucking you could delve into anyone's personality and like kind of make the argument that
Damn, now I feel dumb because I read my shit and I'm like, that's so facts. Like, that's exactly.
They make
me.
it vague enough to be believable, where it's like, oh
Right.
yeah,
Shit, you
And
guys just changed my whole
well,
reality.
I should say I haven't really. My wife is really into it, and I am not. I haven't done enough research. I'm not like totally against it because I don't know enough about it.
Is she like really into it?
No, she's not like extreme.
Thank God.
But she just like will say stuff like, "Oh, well, it's a classic
Rising moon.
Aquarius."
Right.
you know?
yeah.
Interesting.
But there's got to be something to that, to a degree. I don't know what degree.
Yeah. No, there has to be some.
yeah.
I don't fucking.
I don't fucking know. The stars align in a certain
You
way.
mean something to it like it's somewhat
I think
gotta be some truth in there.
It probably started from some level of truth and then it got blown out of proportion.
Right.
As everything does.
You took the words out of my mouth. As everything
does. But something with astrology, I'm sure there's some meaning of the stars aligning out there.
I do actually believe in it to some extent, but you guys, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sit on this for sure.
I mean, there's all the weird stuff with like the pyramids of how it like perfectly aligns with like the astra.
Oh, like the Mayans and stuff, and the Egyptians.
Yeah,
too.
There's some weird stuff with.
Who the fuck are the Mayans?
Yeah, they're Dan's neighbors growing up in the neighborhood.
That's what I call them. It's kind of a slur, so we got to keep that one on the DLs. We got
it.
A bunch of these fucking Mayans over here.
Jesus, gross.
They're like,
what's Mayans is yours.
Nice, very nice.
Appreciate that.
They were like a native tribe in like Mexico, and like when Columbus and the rest of his rapers and pillagers got here, they kind of went. Them and the Aztecs are down, and they had these like pyramids and stuff, and they were often the ones attributed to like reading the future, predicting the future, saying that the world's going to end in 2012. If you remember that one, it never came true, obviously.
But there were some things that they did predict, but then there's always the world ending that they obviously had.
Yeah, they haven't. No one's gotten that right yet.
Not yet. No.
I remember that in 2012. I was 11. I was 11, and I remember like me and my friends, like we hung out. We're like, this is the last time, and we were outside, and out of nowhere, crazy storm hit. Like thunder, lightning, rain on like the day it was supposed to end, and we were like, "Oh my god,
it's fucking coming true!" You guys
dude.
Spend your life savings, do a bunch of cocaine enough to kill a horse, and then it doesn't end. And you're like, "Fuck."
Keep in mind, I was 11.
Yeah.
I was 11.
All right, so
and you got it right on the head.
How did you know? You must have known my sign.
No, you knew my dad.
He's a Capricorn. He is a Capricorn.
Typical. Wait, real quick. Can I fucking?
Oh yeah.
Do you think?
Pulls a
gun out. Mayan end of the world is today.
All right, I know I can hit this on the camera.
Yeah.
Right,
throw it up on the.
The dumbest people in the world have got to be the people that kill themselves whenever there's like the predicted end of the world.
Yeah.
And they go, well, I'm gonna. It's like you couldn't have waited a day to see.
Yeah.
That's wild. But
people always do that. There's always a group of people that wind up offing themselves.
Yeah. What was the one in Jonestown? What's the one where they all like took poison because they thought the end of the world was coming?
Oh my god, I know that. That's like a true crime story.
Yeah, there was probably a bunch of people during Y2K. Didn't they say there was going to be like
once the year 2000 hit that all the computers and everything electronically was going to shut down the world?
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Well, I just watched a show on Hulu called Paradise.
Hello. We got a base.
It's Miss Doubtfire's
That's what the
service.
old Korean lady said to me. She was, hello.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
There's a show called Paradise on there, and it's basically about where human civilization goes to live underground after a massive tsunami like hits the world and basically drowns everybody.
Is this a fictional show though?
Yeah, it's like
I've heard about this.
It's really good.
I heard it's really good.
It's based off a true story.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if it was like a documentary predicting that this is what was going to happen.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Did you hear about the meteor that's like supposed to hit in like 2030 or something?
Really?
There's like it's only like a. I think it went up now.
They keeps
going up. It's like a 2.5% chance.
Yeah, no, but then it was like a 5%. Yeah.
And that's like by far the highest probability. Like, it's usually like a 0.2%.
Yeah.
So like 2% is crazy.
Yeah, and it's not that far away. It was like 2031 or something.
How big was it?
Like enough to destroy the whole world.
Holy shit.
Or I think it was like
multiple cities or something.
Yeah, okay. I'm gapping. I overestimated.
I think it was the entire fucking planet. To be fair, I don't know if I'm correct on that. I thought it was like multiple cities or something.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm talking out of my ass.
That's kind of what we do here.
My coworker told me this. Yeah. I'm just trying to repeat him. Wait, real quick, I brought some stuff for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you brought treats?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I don't know.
It's always a dildo.
It's always a strap on.
10 nuggets.
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Look at that.
That's for Dan. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
dude,
lie
look at
to you.
this.
There's 4 in there. I
He's
got
fine.
hungry on the way over here.
Holy shit! There's some fucking ketchup in there too.
Oh yeah, I apologize.
Dude, I fucking love ketchup.
Brendan, which one do I give you?
Whatever your little Capricorn heart desires.
Bitch, I'm an Aries.
You fucking
Popeye's
bitch.
chicken sandwich.
Oh my god!
Hell
I
yeah!
don't eat
Also-
this live on the pod.
I'm not gonna lie to you here. It's a day old. That's a day old. I've heard some things about chicken.
Should I heat it up first before I eat this puppy?
You gotta eat it. Fucking
Yeah, eat that
cold.
bitch cold. Nice.
Going right under the
Oh my
fucking
God.
chicken nugget.
No, it's not a day old. I got it today.
Okay, thank God.
Couple
Because I
hours
was like,
ago.
I'm not going to eat this if it's been
No, it's
sitting
not a
in your
day.
car for. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. What?
God
Yeah.
bless.
First guest
Thank
to
you.
bring a gift.
Really?
What a gentlemanly thing.
Come on. Come
Listen to the
on.
other pieces of shit that have come on here in the last 85 times. Haven't fucking brought us any types of food or snacks or anything. So
Idiots.
yeah,
It's a classy move to bring a gift, but then it cancels out with the white trash of the product of the gift.
yeah.
Precisely. That's what I was going for. I'm
But-
not going to bring it. I'm going to bring
It's
it.
a gift nonetheless.
It's a gift nonetheless.
You know?
You know? I brought 6 beers. I didn't realize these fucking drunks were going to drink them all, but
Come on, bro.
no.
You already know.
I'm only having the one. I actually went to Popeyes a few months ago.
This is
Their
so
drive-through has a. Did you go through the drive-through for that? And they have a little
I go
turnstile.
through the Popeyes drive-through every single day.
Dude, did they have the one where it's like a bank teller thing where you don't even like share
Shut
the
up.
same
It
air?
shoots down.
No.
Oh.
That would be fucking
That would be
awesome.
insane.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Dan.
It's one of the things that you open up and it has like a tray and you push it in and they have a turnstile in the window. So like it's bulletproof glass. They don't. Maybe I was just at a
At
very.
Popeyes, it's got to be bulletproof.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was like, this can't be the only Popeyes that has this. This seems like a fucking
Whoa.
like they
No.
got it. They
Was
got
that here in Jersey?
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes away from
What?
here.
That's sick.
Yeah, I was like, this is pretty fucking.
That reminds
sweet.
me of you know the movie Spy Kids.
Uh-huh.
It reminds me, you know that like they had the microwave where you would just like ding 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 and it would put out like a. That's what I thought of. Whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, who was in that? Was that Antonio Banderas? Was the dad?
Yeah. No, the grandpa.
Or the grandpa?
Was it the grandpa?
I can't remember. I remember the chick being, we were kids and she was hot,
Hot.
right?
I mean, let's be 100% honest. The dude wasn't hideous.
Was it Frankie Muniz? Who was the guy?
No,
The kid?
I forget.
I forgot the girl. I was my go-to guess is Amanda Bynes for anything, but I know it wasn't Amanda
God,
Bynes.
she's gross.
Now she is. Back in the day, she was a piece.
Yeah,
for,
you're a little young to know prime Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you're 23.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
youngster, dude.
How old are you guys?
32.
I'm 47. I'm also 32.
Dude, if you were 47,
But
holy shit.
we're almost 10 years older than you.
Yeah, that's
This is
wild.
pretty crazy. Dude.
And you guys, we all look the same age, which
Exactly.
is not saying a lot for me.
You got caught up with rehab experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna be a mess in 3 years. Fuck,
How's comedy been going for you, dude?
bro, fantastic.
So how long you been doing it now?
So July 25th will be 2 years.
So that's probably like pretty close to like right when you started was when we met.
So my first show I had was like a little bit over a year ago.
Okay.
So that's like when we first met.
Yeah,
What is that, a diabetes thing?
exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also.
That's
Pumping
his,
it up,
it's his
dude.
burner. He's on there swiping right.
Anytime you see someone, all right, make sure that's good, and we're
Just
good.
sending some codes to the president.
Yeah.
Where is it? Right here.
Yep.
Nice.
Dude,
What is it? You got a high blood sugar?
Well, it's type 1, so it's like high and low depending on my pancreas just doesn't work.
Nice.
Type 2 is more of the, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, overweights and the la la la.
and the halal.
I'm gonna
Fat people.
Oh,
Yeah.
fatties. Gotcha.
I mean, so
Couple
it's
fatties.
also not to disparage the type 2 community because sometimes it's genetic and it's old age and blah blah blah.
You're fat.
But type 1, but most of the time it is fat. But type 1, yeah.
Nice. Okay, word. All right, back to comedy.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
but So yeah, so we must have met. I got to open for Norman,
which is wild.
It was
That's fucking
pretty cool.
awesome.
And you were at that show, and we talked after that.
Yeah, I was telling Dan, I like it was fate, man. Like I was with my ex-girlfriend. She like was drunk as shit. I had to like throw up in the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, here we go. I had to like stay after. And then you just walked by me and I was like, I can't not say anything.
Yeah.
And like to me, like that was like, not to like say you're less than, but back then, like I was like, oh my God. Like,
isn't it funny though? Then you meet people and it's like,
Yeah, I'm
here
like,
you are doing the pod. And it's like, my God, why did I ever put this fucking
dude, when I
on?
saw you, like, I'm talking about like heart racing. I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I gotta ask him.
Yeah, you learn real quick that we ain't shit. dude.
You were like, yeah, man, I'd be honored. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Jesus, man, never mind.
You're like, this guy's a little too available.
I was
Yeah.
like, shit, dude.
A little
fuck.
too easy. I need a chase.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude, but you really set the precedent for what's that smell, man. Like they were like, all right, sick. Like
I
this.
love that's the name.
What's that?
lo-
Yeah, so
that
to
smell.
plug the show, it's called What's That Smell? And it's in Ben Salem, right?
Nope, it's in Jenkintown.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah, man, I'm going on to the 9th one. I took a big break. My last one was February 31st. I had who did I have headline? I think Tata Charisse.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. I've had some killer headliners.
She's the best.
It went you, Mike Rainey,
Oh, hell yeah.
Rob Stant,
All killers, dude.
You got the who's who there.
yeah, Tata Charisse, Betty J. Smithsonian,
Doug Bet.
and then what's that? 5. And then there was 3 more. Sorry
Oh, man.
for who I'm forgetting.
Regardless, it's the best thing you can do when you first start comedy is starting your own show.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
me and my boy,
You
London,
meet everybody, you get experience on stage.
right? And especially if you throw like a killer show, like
Yeah.
I know, in Philly, there's like a lot of shows that are like.
A lot of them
I
are
mean,
dicey.
everyone do your thing, but like, god damn.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
Because you
rough.
actually, I'm assuming you actually give a shit about your show and you
Come
put
on.
effort into it.
I mean, yeah.
Other people I've known over the years, not particular to one area or the other, is that a lot of people are just like, yeah, I'll do a show, who gives a fuck, I'll show up, the bar will pay me, I don't care, and it's just
Yeah,
like
no.
whatever.
Yeah.
And that's not good for anybody. So
You know what happens
Yeah.
too is like sometimes the more you get into comedy, people start to think that they're too cool to promote a show.
yeah, get a little
which
too-
is wild.
And you have to keep that same enthusiasm as when you start because it's like,
Right.
dude, you have to promote the show to fucking sell tickets
And
to
I
make
feel
it
like
fun.
at some point, if you lose that enthusiasm, like that's a bad sign. Like, you know,
I mean, comedy is like everyone wants to pretend that they're too cool for school, and it's not cool to promote, and it's not cool to be positive and stuff like that. But it's like, dude, grow the like. There's
I'm
certain
like, you're
things.
stupid, bro. You're never gonna make it.
Yeah, there's certain things that it's like, dude, just grow the fuck up. Like it's just
Yeah.
part of what you got to do.
What? Yeah, like, come on. And so, yeah, my next show is not gonna be until June 5th. Still looking for a headliner for that, but and like, I took a break because I'm ordaining a wedding
hell yeah.
in May, and I'm sure you guys know this name, John McKeever.
Oh yeah,
So he's a regular
get out of here.
where his kids go to camp at where I throw the show at. I'm not gonna blast
sure.
where his kids go to camp, but and so he's in there like every Saturday with
Get outta
his wife
here.
and kids. So he knows me. Like I've met him a bunch of
I'm a
times.
huge. I've DM'd with him back and forth because
Nice.
I'm a big fan,
Yeah, dude.
and I was trying to work with him on some sketches and stuff. We've
Oh,
kind of played
sick.
like message tag over the years,
He's the guy. Dude.
but yeah, I'm just like a genuine fan of the stuff that he's done. Obviously,
yo, you can put one of these up in your thing.
Yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, here,
Yeah.
give me that sucker. I'll put it in the Jersey one right
Nice.
there.
Sick.
Yeah, dude. I haven't put a whole lot in there. I think it's been pretty stagnant. I'll
Hell
throw
yeah,
this
there
sucker
we
right
go.
in there.
But yeah, no.
This
So
banquet.
and he's like best friends with the bride to be / bartender.
gotcha.
And like he gives her like when Shane was at Wells Fargo,
Yeah,
gave her and her husband VIP passes,
Wow.
like got to go backstage, meet Shane and everything. So he's gonna be at the wedding. So I'm like, dude, and like the only reason they asked me to do it is because one, I've known them for a while, but also they knew I was an ordained minister.
Yeah.
And then
You may fuck the bride.
dearly beloved.
Yeah, real stone cold presence of you up there.
We got to have you run through. What are your lines going to be? What is you're going to have a little like
So I mean, I met up with them like a couple weeks ago, the bride and the groom, Derek and Angel, God bless, shout out. And
Shout out.
like I just learned, like I asked them questions about everything, and so like I got a bunch of juicy like info that I'm gonna be a real dick up there for sure. I'm gonna be a dick.
Do a
They were
little
like,
roast.
no, not a roast, definitely not a roast.
Yeah.
My goal is to make like everyone laugh really hard, but then like throw in some tears in there, right? Like happy tears, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's the goal. But they were like, no, we want you to be like funny, like because they were like, we want you to do it like how I host the show. Like they're like, be funny. I was like, I'm not fucking going up there and doing a set.
yeah, just host the show. Ask somebody in the front row sitting there. What do you do for work?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So,
I asked her mom, like, so what do you do?
yeah. How
Where
long
are you from?
How long have you been?
What are you
two
guys
together?
dating? This guy looks like a piece of shit.
That's the funniest thing. The groom's dad is dead, and then the bride's
That is
dad.
the funniest shit ever, dude. Love when that shit happens, bro.
And they're having a table with like all the dead family members, so it's just gonna
Just
be
empty chairs.
empty chairs and then pictures.
Damn, it's like 100 hours a plate.
I mean, at least 8 times I'm gonna say something and point at that table like, you get it.
Yeah, you
Just
guys get me
nothing.
right.
This guy gets what I'm talking about.
This guy gets it. High five. All right.
Damn.
That's
What are
awesome,
we gonna
dude.
do? Yeah, so John's gonna be there, and like I've already met him. Like,
I've only heard he's an incredibly nice guy.
oh yeah, like just a regular. Like he's just a regular guy.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean,
Like,
I've
everyone
met
is,
him like
but-
once in passing, and he was super cool. And
yeah,
nice.
super cool. Like the first time I met him, I like fanned out. I mean, I was pretty drunk too.
Yeah, same, pretty much.
And I went up to him, I was like, hey, my name's Mario. I do the show here. I think you're a good guy. All right. And I just walked away, like touched his fingers and then walked away. And he was
Touched
like,
his fingers.
yeah, he was like, what the fuck? And then I met him I probably met him a total of like 4 or 5 times. And by meet, I mean he's having a beautiful dinner with his wife and kids. And I come up.
and I'm
like,
around.
hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Nice to see you
Yeah,
again.
I'm Mario. I'll be your server this evening.
It's at a McDonald's though.
Nah, but the bride to be was like, yo, he texted me being like, is that kid Mario doing your wedding? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, sick. All right, gotta put on a show, dude. Gotta put on a show,
Dude, you better get prepped if you're gonna get in Tire season 3.
dude. That's realistically like that's a huge opportunity to be able to like
Oh yeah,
do my thing. And like, I mean, obviously it's not like a show, but I think it's even better that it's not, because then it kind of shows like. And I'm also not trying to like, you know, like I'm not like for the wedding, I'm not like gotta make sure I impress John McKeever. I want to put on a good wedding and make sure it's a beautiful day, but yeah, no. It's also fucking let me put on a show.
I feel like they've done multiple sketches that are at or involving a wedding. Why do I?
Yeah.
There's been multiple.
they did the one where Shane interrupts as a blind guy.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Which is so funny.
That's the best.
And then he like goes up and touches the bride's face. And he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm in the wrong way." It's so funny.
Dude, and that's why I saw him literally the week after Shane did SNL. And I was like, dude, fucking good stuff. He was
And
like,
he the second time or the first time?
the most recent.
Because I think I heard that McKeever wrote the couple of beers sketch,
Yeah.
which is like all of the talk of the
Oh,
town.
really?
Yeah.
Like people are saying like
I'm
that's one of the best SNL sketches in the last 20 years.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, that's like how people are kind of, you know, receiving it.
Damn.
And I'm like, it only makes sense that was written by McKeever.
Yeah, right. I thought he wrote everything that Shane did on the most recent SNL.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously there was other people that
yeah,
played parts, but
I don't know. I guess.
yeah, I don't know for sure either. But I know he did most of it.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's like all the writers pitch stuff and then it's whatever they get on.
That's an interesting thing to think about. That's too much for my little mind to handle.
I think that's how it works. Is like, you know, there's they pitch so many, and then they whittle it down to whatever
Right.
10 sketches or whatever it is. So
Brainstorm big and then kind of.
That was really good because a lot of the times now, like those types of pharmaceutical drug ads or prescription drug ads or whatever, they've been done like so many times over the years. That one was actually very unique and stood out and was a different take on it, which was pretty neat to see. Yeah. Damn, you gobbled that sucker down.
Crushed it, dude.
I'm on no pickles, light spicy mayo.
That's exactly how I would have ordered it. I'm not even joking. You read my fucking.
Come on.
So you went to
Come on.
McDonald's and Popeyes too.
Yeah, I was hella early, so I was like, fuck it, let me get some
He
nugs.
says,
Then I got hungry.
Yeah.
Ate 6 of them with some
Damn,
ketchup. So,
damn. You still would have gotten 5 stars on DoorDash.
come on.
Can I snake one more so that you don't get a DUI?
Yeah, come on. There's one more left, though, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm getting a
yeah.
DUI.
Save one for daddy.
God bless.
DUIs aren't a thing in South Jersey. They've been.
And so, are you originally from Jenkintown?
Yeah, grew up in Abington. Yeah, like I grew up in like the middle of Abington.
Yeah,
but
my wife is from like around that area.
Really?
Yeah.
What specific?
So she went to Abington for a little bit, and then she went to Octoraro. She moved, so I guess that's a little bit further.
Yeah, no, I do not recognize that at all.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, grew up there, went to Abington my whole life. Then I went to LaSalle.
South College.
Yeah, then I went to Temple.
Isn't Bob Saget from Abington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in like I think 7th grade, so my like first year at Abington, I had one of his old books. Like in high school they like recycle the books, right? Like, and you would write your name in the book so you know it's yours. And Bob Saget was on mine. I was like, sick.
Oh, that's
Really?
cool.
Yeah, I was like,
that's
let's
pretty
fucking
sweet.
go. I'm pretty sure someone just wrote Bob Saget, but I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Both of you guys cracked your skulls, though. Holy shit.
Dude, I've cracked my skull like 6 freaking times.
The
You
most
don't
recent
say.
one, though, hitting
I'm
a
like,
car.
why is
Yeah.
my voice like this? I punched myself in the throat 6 times, so
Yeah.
gotta get that in order.
Are you a smoker?
No, just
Just a vapor?
just a vape. Yeah, I mean, I smoke like weed like before bed. Like I'll get home and I'll might smoke a bowl pack. If not, I'll hit like a cart.
Yeah. But the woman in your rehab has that voice from chain smoking like 3 packs a day. Type Of
Meth.
thing.
No, we're talking meth, my
Meth?
boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know for sure. Her name's Sunshine. Shout out. She's a sweetheart. She's
Wait,
a
is
sweetheart.
it an AA thing or just rehab? Where
No,
people just
Yeah, it's like rehab. It's rehab.
So they made you go to
It's
rehab for a couple of twisties?
wild, bro.
that's
Wild.
fucking nuts.
Rehab for like fucking 6 months. It's 3 times a week, 3 hours a day.
Holy
it-
shit! For 6 months
Wild.
for having a couple of twisties.
Wild.
Damn.
License suspended. My driver's license suspended for 2 months.
That makes more sense than the rehab.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because you slammed your body into a stationary vehicle. I can wrap my head around that. But the
Rehab is crazy.
And is it like a full blown rehab or is it like a
No, so
meetings?
It's IOP. So it's like it's not AA.
Independent octopus pussy.
Indecisive ovarian people. Nice. We could do this all day.
Yeah. Largely, yeah. IOP's you're inpatient. IOP. Like you're there
So
for-
like there's like what is it?
outpatient.
Outpatient, right?
Outpatient's where you're only there for like half the day or
He
something.
cracked his
or-
head real fucking hard.
Okay,
man.
so maybe I'm confusing it.
I think you're outpatient.
Yeah, inpatient's where you stay.
You stay there.
Yeah, okay, so I'm
Yeah,
not.
So you get to
I'm
go
out-
home.
Yeah, I go home. I go there 3 hours. It's either from like 9 to 12 in the morning or 6 to 9.
And what are you doing when you're there?
Exactly what you see on TV. Just a circle,
And people
white
just
coffee cups, fucking talking.
Fucking, they got some nice pastries at least.
Like they'll have cookies and candy and shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Are there any hot chicks in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like there was one and like I only talked about it. I was like, yeah, I used to be a sex addict, which is vaguely true. I mean, I just like to have sex, and I said that because she was there. And then after that like meeting, she came up to me. She was like, hey, me and my girlfriends are going LARPing this weekend.
LARPing?
And I was like, are you serious?
What is LARPing?
It's where
LARPing
you,
is a
like-
live action role play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan had that locked and
Well,
loaded.
it was in. Do you ever see
live
what's,
action roleplay.
what's the fucking movie
With
with
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd and
Yeah.
where they go to a court ordered Big Brother program?
Yeah,
and
it's
they,
actually-
Role models?
Role models. Yeah.
That's LARPing.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's-
LARPing.
So did you fuck her?
Exactly. So I told her, I was like, hey, if we go LARPing, we're going to relapse for sure, both of us. I was like, I cannot go LARPing with you.
Well, that's crazy that you say that you're a sex addict and she approaches you and is like,
Yeah, she was a sex addict too.
Oh, so that's why you said it?
I mean, come on.
So you were actually...
So I'm a devious person.
You were doing the deviant...
Yeah, I wanted to see where it would get me.
Temptation.
How could you tell she was a sex addict?
She said it.
Oh, she just said it out loud.
Loud and clear.
Once she said, that's exactly what I knew.
I said it first, and then she was like, I agree with him. And I was like, yeah, you do.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so that's my bitch rehab girl.
Your bitch rehab girl.
Throwing the bitch
How
in there.
how old is she? Is she like the same age as you think?
No. She's probably like older than you guys. Probably like almost 40.
Hell yeah.
Looks
dude.
great though, especially for a white person. I don't even like white girls, but
Pretty hot.
How would you rank them? You go like Dominican, Puerto Rican? What's the,
wow, I can't believe I've never been asked this.
What's your
before.
dating history like in terms of nationality mostly?
Just black. I've
Really?
only dated 2 girls. One was half black, half white. The other one was fully black,
Okay.
Muslim. And then I didn't realize during Ramadan you can't have sex either. I thought it was just like you can't eat or drink, so I broke up with her.
Wow.
yeah, fuck this. This isn't
Nah.
good. This isn't good for my addiction.
This is not the type of fast I was looking for.
Yeah, no. I don't like white women. Not because of personality, mostly because I think they look gross. But no, and I'm assuming both your wives are white.
They are.
Yeah.
Nothing towards the white as a whole.
Please, it's my biggest regret that my wife isn't black.
Yeah. I'm really meant to be with a big booty Latina.
Yeah,
I
Come
always
on.
say,
Yeah. So, but to answer your question, it probably goes like, I don't know, the Dominican, Puerto Rican.
That's
and
a
like
dicey combo.
Hispanic. That's like all, I would say anyone who looks like some type of Spanish descent.
Yeah.
Jesus, I apologize.
Spanish descent.
No, it's not derogatory. I think just saying.
Yeah, because I'm gonna group them all together: Dominican, Puerto Rican, Costa Rican, all of that.
Yeah.
Number one, Latino. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the Latinos.
Number one, black, mixed, white and black. No, switch. Spanish descent, mixed, white and Latina.
Ooh.
Black.
always with a black buffer in there.
Mixed white and black.
Then full black again.
Full black again for sure.
How about the Asians? Where do they fall?
Oh my god. Tits, man.
Fucking Ling Ling. Where's she
Tits.
sit?
That's the one thing they're missing.
Nice.
What is your nationality?
Italian. White.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Gotcha.
a good old white guy.
And even at a young age, like, did you go to school with a bunch of black chicks that got you initially attracted to them?
No. It's a good point. No. Bunch of whites around me growing up. But then Abington was hella diverse. Like, super diverse.
So is that when you realized that you're really into black chicks?
No, probably not until like late end of college. Like that's when like I was like, okay, word.
That's
like,
when your world got cracked open.
Yeah, bro. I was like, all right, fucking white girls are gross, dude. Yeah. That's an interesting question. I'm shocked I've never been asked.
They
that.
are gross, dude. They're fucking Sarah Plain and Tall out here, dude.
Yeah,
They're spice it up.
Wait, what'd you say?
Sarah Plain and Tall.
Sarah Plain and Tall?
Yeah, it's a book.
Oh yeah. You're not. This isn't the book demo right
You're
here.
not a fucking book club. What do you know?
That's a classic book that we all had to read in school. Sarah Plain and Tall is about some boring. It's a euphemism for a boring white chick.
Oh.
Sarah Plain and Tall.
white girls are about to kill a mockingbird.
Yeah. I was just going to call them a Sagittarius. That's
There you go.
That's so funny. You brought up a book with the
Sarah Plain and Tall, dude.
I don't know if I've ever read a book.
Never. The only book I've ever read is Hatchet. And that's because I got arrested when I was 16 and my mom was like, you have to read a book. I don't know
What'd
why.
you get arrested for?
I was selling weed in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the second time I've gotten in trouble with the law. But yeah, I was selling weed in school. I was on the elevator. I had broken my ankle playing volleyball. I'm a good guy. I do a bunch of different stuff.
Of course.
A
real Renaissance man.
Yeah, come on. And I had texted my friend who I was dealing with, shout out, you know who you are, and Dane Stein.
Nobody was gonna press you on that. You're like Dane Stein.
God, mom's mom now. And I text him, I'm like, I have a great idea. I'm gonna sell weed on the elevator, right? Because I had an elevator key because my leg was fucked up. And he was
that way, if anyone catches me, I got nowhere to go.
Right. And he texted me, he's like, that's a terrible idea. And I was like, no, it's a great idea. First day I go in, start doing it, immediately.
The whole elevator smells like
it
fucking
reeked.
weed.
It reeked.
You didn't think about any of this?
Just blame the gym teacher for that. Fuck that.
Bro, this teacher got on like a big laptop cart after me, and then I was like, fuck. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, immediately somebody has weed.
Immediately they were like, this smells like weed in here.
Damn.
So that was a big mess.
They stop and frisk you immediately?
Nah, I ended up making it to like second period. It's a great story. I ended up making it second period. The principal and there's 2 security guards behind them, like as if it was like president and fucking secret agents or whatever. And he's like, "Is Mario Colavita in here?" I'm like, "Fuck!" Right? And my other friend knew like I was selling, and he like looks at me. He was like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "All right, grab all your stuff and come with us."
So you brought weed into school?
I brought a whole ounce of weed in school, and I don't mean like an ounce in a bag. I mean like I have OCD. I'm talking about I went to Five Below and bought little tiny jars that all attach to each other. So like completely organized.
Why didn't you just sell it after school?
Yeah, that's what everyone says. That's what everyone says.
There are so many holes in this plan.
I see what you were going for. You were trying to do something a little different where it's like they would catch the kids after school. So
You were trying to Uber Eats your weed.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm bringing it to the customer.
I'm an instant gratification guy.
Dude, I would have the same philosophy. It's like the person in that elevator is like, there's no way he was selling weed in the elevator. That would be too
right.
like,
yeah, the
it's
teacher,
so crazy. It just might work.
The teacher who did it was like, there just can't be right. There's no way this fucking guy. And the way I looked was like, I'm like, I was a class clown. Like everyone like knew me in school. So that made it even worse. Like I wasn't low key about it. Like hair down to my nipples, fucking wearing like pajamas every day. Like it was clear.
Yeah. If that I was a guy selling weed,
it would be me.
It was the dude in pajamas.
It would be me. But then, so the principal was like, come with me. He was like, bring all your stuff and come with me. I just stand up and walk towards him. He's like, get all your stuff. I have like folders out and shit. I was like, fuck, strike one. And then I'm walking down the hallway with him. I'm playing it cool. I'm like, how's your day?
Just to, really throw him off the trail.
And he's like, good.
I hit him with the classic, how's your day? And he was like, you know what? This kid didn't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I can talk him away. And I like casually put my hands in my pockets. And he's like, don't put your hands in your pockets. I'm like, okay, this is a big fucking problem. And then the craziest part, my backpack was super saggy. It was like a Rasta knitted backpack.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like a sack. And as
they never would have thought weed was in there.
Literally,
brought a Rasta sack full of weed.
Please tell me you were wearing the hat with dreads too.
I mean, we're talking like
you could have been more obvious if you were smoking a blunt, just blasting Bob Marley.
Like one little braid with like beads in it hanging out my face. And
weed? Who, me?
I don't smoke weed. I hate weed. No, and I'm walking down the hall, and like as we're having a conversation, this was like the slickest shit I've ever done in my life.
We'll be the judge of that. So far, there's nothing slick about you, dude. I haven't heard one slick move out of fucking Mario this entire podcast.
Dude, it's like I play it. My life is just a game of sorry. Fucking every time it just gets set back. Fuck.
Yeah, it's sorry. It's a Monopoly. You got no get out of jail free cards.
No, rate this out of 10. I'm walking down next to him. So keep in mind, it's me next to the principal, one security guard in front of us, one behind us, right? This security guard behind us must have been autistic because as we're walking, I like slowly put my hand behind my back, unzip my bag, I had like a big pill jar with like a quarter in it, grab that out of my bag and I shove it like in my waistband, right in my back though. So now I'm like, okay, bet there's no weed in my bag at all. In my head, I'm like, I'm in the clear. I'm like, I'm good.
Right. As if they don't smell the weed all over your body.
Yeah. So I didn't think about that.
This was your slick move. You're like, hang on, bro.
So end of story. That was my slick move. But so we get in. They like search my bag. They find nothing. I'm like, yep, I'm slick. And then they were like, hey, stand up. We're gonna body frisk you. I was like, fuck.
You're like, you can do that?
I was like, hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. You guys missed it. I put it in the back of my pants, and they were like, all right, you're going to jail.
Wow. So they called the cops, and then
the cop was already there was already cops in the principal's
So they
office.
fully arrested you?
At the end of the day, they were like, hey, we had you on camera this whole time. Yeah, there was a camera in the elevator.
Yeah, dude, that's another one you missed.
Toasted.
Camera, elevator.
Just doing it right in front of the fucking camera.
And they got me the worst too, because they were like, "Who was this other dude with you?" The dude I sold it to, and I was like, "I'm not telling you, right?" I ended up telling him almost right away. I was like, "I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You'll find him."
Worst drug dealer of all time. Day one busted, ratted out the one customer.
Almost immediately,
That's
I was like,
so
"Yeah, no, that
funny.
was this guy." Shout out to him because I ruined his fucking life. He was a senior, I was a sophomore. Ruined his senior year.
In fairness, it's his fault for buying off the dumbest drug dealer on the planet.
Fucking idiot. I hope you're doing well though.
Yeah, he's doing great.
so
He's probably selling
funny.
life insurance at State Farm. That's probably all he was able to do with himself.
That sucks though. That I mean, like I guess even nowadays that would be troublesome because I mean in Pennsylvania it's still illegal, but like, and you're underage. But now weed, it's like nobody really gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah, back then. Even now though, it'd still be a problem.
Yeah,
Like when you
exactly.
bring it on school, it's like a whole nother like.
You can hide it so much easier. You can take edibles into school, and they're like sour
right?
gummies now. It's
Yeah.
like how could it doesn't smell like anything?
And then like the carts and stuff, like that's too
oh yeah,
easy.
that
too
now
easy.
all the like you don't even need cigarettes anymore. You just pop a few Zin Daddies in your a couple
Yeah,
of
if
a couple of
you're-
Zinnabons. That's all you
If
need.
you're in high school
Zinnabon,
nowadays, it's gotta
nice.
it's gonna be hard as a teacher to catch kids getting fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
'Cause
impossible.
To your point, there's so many avenues you could take to be discreet about it.
Yeah, back
You don't
then,
have to be setting up shop in
and
an
even
elevator.
back
right?
then, for me, I could have taken 6 different avenues
Yeah.
and like 6 different avenues, 2 roads, and 3 terraces. I could have fucking
Yeah, if you did it at school, okay, and just didn't do it in the elevator, didn't do it at school.
didn't do it at school. We can leave it at that.
that
Wait till after school. We had a parking lot and cars. I could have just.
Surprised the teacher or the principal didn't just try and take it from you. Come
So-
on, give
so
me the
what
weed.
happened?
Well, that's the thing. So the dude who bought it off me, they just took it from him. He got like a 1-day suspension. I got
What happens to you?
fully expelled from school.
Holy shit!
Yeah, expelled.
So what do you do from there?
So they like on paper I got expelled, but they were like it was like halfway through the year, so I technically got suspended for like 60 days, and they let me come back for finals. And they were like, if you pass finals, and I was always a like fine student.
What a punishment! It's like you could just skip school, and then if you can pass the test, you're good.
Now I had to go to like the public library like 4 times a week, so I still got like another extra day off. I was also in big trouble with my mom, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like fun
Yeah, it
for
wasn't
me.
exactly a free ride.
She's like, you have to go to church again. I'm like, what is why?
Yeah, you start selling weed in the fucking confessionals now.
Those fucking priests, dude.
Father O'Malley's buying an ounce.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't say anything, dude.
They were like, hit me with a left-handed hand job. I'll buy all your weed. I was like, all right.
You're like, fine, dude.
I had to do some in-school suspensions. They were worse than just being suspended at home because our in-school suspensions, the morning you would do a bunch of homework and busy work that your teachers would assign.
Busy work. Ugh.
The fucking afternoon, you went out and picked up trash on the side of highways with state prisoners.
Damn.
They were like trying to do my.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Burlington City up in right across the
Coke
river from
Factory.
like Bristol and Croydon, like up that way.
Word.
On the Jersey side though, but yeah, they would always try and do this scared straight stuff. They would have prisoners come into school and give assemblies and talk to kids about how they fucked their lives up, and they were like in prison for like murder and shit. And they're talking to like high school.
Just for an in-school suspension?
Oh yeah. We would go pick up trash on the side of the highway with the little pickers, and
Jesus.
they'd have the guys in orange jumpsuits.
You're like, dude,
and,
I just
yeah.
called my friend a fucking.
Yeah, it's like I threw a paper ball in
Yeah,
class.
I called my friend a butthead.
Yeah.
They're like, you fucked your life up
Dude,
forever.
I was in there for prank calling a kid, and meanwhile, I was there with a guy that swapped out a security guard's coffee for motor oil that he stole from his shop.
That
class.
is hilarious.
He, like,
That is so funny.
Classic bit.
yeah,
It's a great bit.
just a prank. It's a prank. It's a prank, and they didn't.
Did he
listen.
drink it?
Yeah, he did. So he had motor oil on his fucking mouth, and he drank. I was like, dude, you couldn't smell that wasn't coffee.
Dude probably got a bunch of acne after. It's great.
Yeah,
Dude's upper lip is fucked for
yeah,
life.
it seriously is.
I got
Yeah.
my first in-school suspension because I wrote the word cat. I would do this a lot, which is not okay. I don't think it deserves in-school suspension, but I would walk into like random classes. Like I would just walk in, and then one time I walked in, it was my favorite teacher. She loved me, like knew I was a clown. And I walk in middle class, not my class, and I went on the chalkboard and I wrote the word cactus. And
You got
she
suspended?
immediately was like, go to the principal's office. You're getting it in school. I was like, Miss Pierce, what are you doing? Shout out, Miss Pierce.
Yeah.
Sounds hot.
God, she was huge.
Okay.
She's
well,
probably dead now.
misjudged her.
White or black?
Miss Pierce, that's a big
that's
old
a
voluptuous
that's
black woman.
lady.
Come on.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Bad
you're-
boys.
Yeah. We know our voluptuous black woman.
Bad boys. You called us.
She ever call you baby? I love when a black woman calls me baby.
She was a sweetheart. She had a sub one day, and I was a good kid, right? Like I was a clown, but I was a good kid, and I'm a good guy. I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And this substitute, it's a substitute, so I was extra clowny, right? And she cussed me out, and she was like, "You're stupid, da da da." And I was like a sad fucking 15, 16-year-old, whatever. And so I like cussed her out. Like I must have been having a bad day. I was like, "Fuck you, you dumb bitch, shut up." And she was like, "I'm telling Miss Pierce," and I was like, "Go ahead, faggot." And
Yeah. She's like, well, that doesn't even make sense.
and so that rest of the day, I'm like, fuck, like Miss Pierce, big voluptuous black lady. I was like, she's gonna put me through the ringer.
Yeah.
I go in the next day, she was like, "What'd she say to you?" And I was
She
like,
was
she
like,
called
ooh, baby.
I was like, she called me stupid, and she was like, "You're fine, go sit down." I was like, "God, I love you." I was
Damn,
like,
she must
"Fuck,
have
I
had
love
some
you."
problems with that lady.
Yeah, no, I mean the substitute was a scumbag. Fuck her. Shut
Subs
up.
were always fucking weird.
Yeah, this lady was horrible.
Have you guys been seeing some of the news out there with like these teachers? Like the most recent one I saw is a 31-year-old white woman teacher.
Scream mask? Yeah.
She had 5 students gangbanging her with scream masks on.
The scream mask part is
Pull it
like,
up.
dude.
Holy shit.
And yeah, getting called for that. There was I saw recently, there was a dude who was texting like his 8th grade student. It's like every single week you're seeing these teachers in the news doing some dirty, dirty stuff.
How do we feel about like a girl teacher doing something like that, but to, let's say, like 15, 16-year-olds? I mean, think about it.
Well, you're never going to be upset as the 15 or 16-year-old dude.
That is even as
But the girl's a fucking, she's totally a pedophile. And it's fucking
100%.
It's fucking weird. But yeah, Zach Galifianakis has the best joke about it where he goes, "Did you hear about that 16-year-old kid who got caught banging his teacher? He actually died from getting high-fived to death."
Yeah.
Oh, this is her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
dude.
is her.
I mean,
This adds up.
Oh, she looks like some South Jersey trash right there.
Dude.
So, I also read something. I think it was the same
Yeah.
case. She was feeding them mushrooms. Like she would have them come
Are these-
over.
oh, see,
She would-
that's not.
Are those some of your tattoos you tested out?
Mario laid that right on her.
Yeah, this one right there. It's a music note with some cum on it.
I was 15, then she suffocated me with her thighs.
Oh my god! But yeah, so if it's the same story, she would have them come over. She would like peer pressure them into taking mushrooms and like feeling her up and stuff.
Holy
Eesh. All right, see, that's where it gets weird.
Yeah, I mean drugging them and
Yeah, that's not cool. Wow, she
Indiana.
looks way different
yeah.
in the mugshot.
Is that the same lady?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Damn, she's a mugshot shawty.
The glasses make her look quite
Yeah.
different.
Why you putting on glasses for your mugshot, you fucking dork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Police also said the student told them it looked like Brittany had a stripper pole in the middle of the bedroom where she would allegedly molest her victims.
All right, I mean, let's break down the word molest, because...
She had a drawer full of sex toys.
Yeah, it sounds like 5
dildos.
dudes having the time of their life.
Wait, read the scream mask part.
Which one?
I don't know. I
Right
saw
below?
this. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Cops say she would communicate with students on Snapchat, sending them nudes and other suggestive photos. It doesn't say anything about the scream
It
mask.
just has a picture of the
Just has
scream
it down there.
mask.
It says at the very beginning that the Indiana teacher would sexually abuse children by allegedly asking them to gangbang her while wearing scream masks and has been ordered to stay the hell away from alleged victims.
Now they're saying the ass. Did they successfully gangbang her with the scream? Like, did they get caught in the act and say, "Hey, we did this thing," or she was asking them? And then they go, "Hey, she's asking us some weird stuff."
Stay the hell away. It's not even in quotes. Like, who was like, someone was mad writing this.
You know
Yeah.
what's weird? All high school kids, and I know this because I have young cousins. Snapchat is the move for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like they're all like I never look.
how
at,
young? All your cousins.
I'm
not. I'm not
Yeah.
doing
No,
any joke.
How old are they?
They're in high school, and I'll always ask because, like, from a comedy perspective, I'm like, where do you guys like see your stuff? I'm like, is it Instagram, TikTok? They go
Snapchat.
They all communicate on Snapchat.
They
I mean,
like
that's how it
text
was
on
for me
Snapchat,
too.
yeah.
When I was
Was
in
it?
high school, yeah, it was all Snapchat.
We
Really?
didn't have
No, he didn't
Snapchat.
either. I
It
didn't
was
have it till
all
college.
Snapchat, and then once like I got into college, like Snapchat kind of faded away. Like it was like that was like a society thing.
But that's
like,
what I
oh,
thought.
You're
So
too old.
so we
for
had Snapchat in college, but then it faded away, but then they're all still on. I'm like, I thought nobody was on Snapchat.
That's interesting because I didn't think that the younger kids would be on it. But I mean, it's like that app where it's like, do you remember the app Kick?
Yeah, it was similar to that.
Yeah,
Kick
yeah.
is
like,
where you see guys on Craigslist say "kick
it's
me."
it's where you do the stuff right, like sending nudes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sending nudes. Have you guys ever sent nudes? Of course.
No, I don't think I ever have. No, because this was like
Right. I guess it's a.
like I wouldn't be able to get such a good photo of my member with a flip phone.
I've never looked at my penis and been like, someone's got to take a look at this.
Yeah.
Unless it was a doctor, I've never been like, I got to send a photo.
Even a doctor, I'm like, please don't look at this.
Yeah,
Someone just has to see this.
I've never been like, I need a second opinion.
How long have you guys been with your wives? And I don't mean just married, but before
all
that
together.
too. Yeah.
probably 8 years,
Yeah.
9 years, something like that.
Probably about the same.
Maybe close to 10.
Yeah, 7, 8 years.
So since you were like 29,
I was like 24. Wait, what's the math on that?
I was about to. You're 37.
32.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you said 42
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
So.
split the difference.
Okay, 32.
Yeah.
Okay, word. Yeah.
Yeah, probably 24, 25, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like little after college.
Yeah, and
exactly.
like because other than that, like it'd just be girls in college where I didn't have to like Snapchat. It would just be through text or whatever.
Just going to a frat, like a party or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Back then, Instagram didn't even have video on it. You couldn't like DM images or anything. Like it was purely a feed with images.
Yeah,
That was it.
Instagram was so different.
Yeah.
Even just 8, 9 years ago.
Big thing in college for me was Twitter. That was the big thing that everybody was in on. It was all just hashtagging and fucking yeah.
And I remember being in college and everyone's like, you got to delete your Twitter for job interviews. They're going to look it up.
Yeah,
and see
right.
it.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
dumb.
Now I'm holding down a job and I'm holding a podcast where you say the most heinous shit of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Well, I mean, our
Yeah.
articles that we're bringing up is a teacher gang banging students in a scream mask.
Yeah.
South Jersey mother facing charges after allegedly forcing child wear dog shock collar.
Look at this lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gross. This is just a mom with her kid.
No, I think she was babysitting, and then also had she wore the kids to wear dog shock collars. Her and her mother, this 30-year-old, and then her mother were arrested after
Right.
the kid went to school with visible marks on their bodies.
I wonder if it worked, whatever she was trying to teach the kid, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I mean,
that's the question I wanted to get to. It was like, is he a well-behaved kid? Because
Does he sit when told to sit?
does he keep the food in his bowl?
roll over.
Does he roll over?
Yeah.
Paul.
Other than that one, Brendan,
She's like, Your Honor, roll over. And the guy rolls over.
Your
and
Honor.
she's like,
Look at how trained my
you
boy
can't
is.
argue with those results.
I rest my case.
Imagine me as a judge. I'm like, come on. Tell
on.
me about it.
Damn.
Let me see him roll over.
Like,
Bad boys.
Like, she's free to go.
Yeah.
Like one of those like Judge Joe Brown shows where it's just like they're like, there's no way this guy's a certified judge, but you're up there with a fucking gavel and you're just calling the shots.
I can't
That's
believe I'm
incredible.
about to ordain a
I was
wedding.
gonna say
That's your first stop to being a judge. You got to do the ordained ministry. You're on your way.
Yeah, I could see you being like a Jerry Springer, Maury type guy, where you get your own show
Facts.
and you bring out people like that. and
Honestly, that's like the goal.
You're-
low-key.
then you're holding court.
It's the goal. Bad Baby on when
Yeah.
she's older.
Let's bring her out.
Come on, Bad Baby, bring her out. It plays like her newest song.
Yeah.
This would be a great live show. It's just you preside over insane cases and you have people come and really air out their fucking laundry.
It would be fantastic because they would
Yeah.
just be going crazy and it would just give me more and more. I'd be like, come on. keep
Yeah.
going.
Mario's Mania.
yeah.
Imagine, you got me. That brought me back. I said, come on. It brought me back to the sex thing. Dude, I might have to get into it.
Sexting?
Like sex phone
phone
operator.
phone
Oh,
sex.
yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how much of that is still just audio over the phone as much as it is text. Like, you can create your own OnlyFans and just have audio ASMR.
Yeah, you can
I
just
mean,
do ASMR stuff.
Oh.
Do a little Pornhub ASMR channel.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Do a little ASMR if you were talking to a woman named Kathy from Northeast Philly with a smoking addiction.
I'm gonna slam you like I slammed into that Miata.
Yeah, let's have you try some ASMR. How would you approach an ASMR? You're making 33 cents a minute doing some phone sex.
33 cents a minute.
Yeah.
Not a bad start.
Not a bad start. I like it. Here, I'll prompt you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what are you?
No.
What are you? We'll just have phone sex right here.
That's what I said. All right, let's go.
Please, I'm getting hard.
How you doing, baby?
There we go.
Yeah, there.
I
That's
sound,
a good start.
I
You have the
kind of
voice.
sound like an old black man.
You kind
Yeah.
of do.
Hey, how
yeah.
you doing, baby? Come on.
What would be
definitely.
your phone sex name? What would that name be?
I think you
Probably
keep it married.
Rico.
Yeah.
Rico.
That was my old cat's name. Shout out.
Yeah, Rico. Little Rico Suave.
That's it. His name was Rico Suave Colavita. Come on.
Fuck.
Come
Damn,
on.
I'm hard. Yeah. Here's another bad boy as well. Brendan, we've been waiting for an update in
The
this
abuse
case.
is on the loose.
The Buse is on the loose. He pleaded
This is
not
our
guilty
guy.
to groping
Oh, I've
5
seen it.
women. I showed him right before
Yeah, I've
we
seen that.
started. So here he was in. He's looking good. He looks great.
Oh my
he looks
god.
great.
Jesus.
He looks like a mummy.
And why do people call him Gary? Is
His
That's
name
his
is.
name.
I guess Bill Busey didn't really do it. So.
No, wait, his real name's Bill Busey?
it says William Busey?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm
The
like,
abuse has been lying to us this
that's
whole time?
Where does Gary come from?
I gotta Google this and make sure.
Dude, you are not over there typing with one hand. Sick
Oh, yeah,
ass.
dude, one finger. Yeah, you should see these in action, dude.
You can tell which letters you use the most.
It's N-I-E.
G-G.
William Busey. Gary's his middle name.
Okay.
Damn, he's 80 years old and he's
Wow.
facing.
He kind of looks great for
it's
80.
Yeah, it's about time he runs for office.
He's almost old enough.
He's almost old enough, dude.
Okay, there he looks about 80.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's
yeah.
on his neck? You wearing a scarf inside?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Do
So,
rag.
so he came in on Zoom, and they said that if he needs to appear, he will because he's claiming that being not guilty. So, when he does need to come to Camden County Superior Court, could you imagine being on that jury?
Yeah, should we go?
Yeah, I think we should go outside with pickets and just we stand with Busey.
Sign this ball rocket. You actually would have the perfect voice, dude. We might need to bring you, dude. You're a young Buse.
If need be, he will be defending himself.
Personality and track record aside, the same voice.
I wish I had his teeth.
He's got nice teeth.
He does
He's
got some
great
chompers
teeth.
on him.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
some chomps.
Yeah. Yep. And
Oh,
you-
court appearance on April 21st, right after my birthday.
if need be, he will be defending himself in court April 21st.
My birthday's January 3rd.
Right after my birthday.
just
Just
missed
the
it.
air shy.
So close to Gary Busey's court date.
I'm gonna have to go, and I'm gonna support Busey. I'll stand outside and see if I can get him to sign another.
I'm not even
photo.
kidding. If you guys are being dead serious about this, I will go.
We're gonna try and get him on the podcast.
I would. I
So
will have a
cool.
fresh newborn baby, but I will talk my wife into it.
You're having another kid?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
He can't
nice.
stop coming.
I can't stop. I can't stop, dude.
Looking like that cream pie.
But I'll talk to my wife. I think that she would understand that this is something that I kind of got to be at.
Can't
Yeah,
miss something
can't-
like
yeah.
that.
We've been
No.
talking about it since
I mean,
2022.
if she doesn't understand it,
then she's not the one.
get out
Yeah,
of here.
yeah.
Gotta go.
We got to support our boy Busey.
And that's when we start our ASMR channel.
Yep, we'll start it right then and there. Yeah, it's do ASMR as if you were talking to Gary Busey.
Hey, Gary.
Dude, in what is it? What is it? The rookie or rookie of the year when he throws the pitch, he goes,
God, he's scary. Oh, and then before you came, we were talking about Gary Busey, and so he's been on Impractical Jokers.
"Really?
Yeah, like a couple of times. They bring him in like randomly, like during a punishment. They'll be like,
No.
it's Gary Busey, and he'll walk in like, and I don't know if you saw this, but
Yes.
Joe Gatto also has allegations against
What's
him.
the deal with those allegations?
He came out and said, like, he denied it. He denied
all
them.
of it.
But
yeah.
so one person came
What
out.
are the allegations though?
Just like,
There's an underage chick.
no, not underage. Not underage. Like, allegedly, at least, I only know really about the first person. I don't know.
Oh, there's
about
multiple peeps.
two. A second person came out. But the first person was like, they were like, as soon as I think it was she turned 18, then he like changed and got like weirder and flirtatious. But then he came out and he was like, you know, he was basically like, I don't want to like butcher it, but he was like, you know, I was too open with like people,
with like responding to them and stuff.
right, like how he acted. Like he was basically like, I didn't realize like me acting like this came off this way. I've been working on myself. Da 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 da. But God, I hope he didn't do it.
Yeah, I love those dudes.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Tits.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Just noticed.
Discovered the couch.
Yeah. Changes colors.
I met Sal at New York Comedy Club.
Shut up.
Yeah. Just briefly, like, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Was he super? He didn't shake your hand.
He did.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I sat and talked to him for a little bit.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I mean, he drops in New York Comedy Club all the time, but yeah, he's just a really regular, nice dude.
I was about to ask, and when those other days we were supposed to do this, you were at New York Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick. And how long you been doing that?
Couple years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you like, is that like a club where it's like you get passed?
Yeah.
Sick and you're passed?
Yeah.
Sick, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Thank
sick.
you, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
sick.
great club. I'm really happy to be there. But yeah, he will drop in there sometimes.
That is
And
so
I was
cool.
hosting, so I got to bring him up.
Nah,
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
what? That is fucking awesome.
But yeah, it was just right. It seemed like a very normal dude.
He's supposed to allegedly shoot his next special in Philly because every
really?
time he'll post like Sal Volcano is like literally one of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
And he'll post like his tour dates, and I'll notice every time I see him posted on Instagram, there's no Philly dates.
Yeah.
And so I'll always comment and I'll go, "Why do you hate Philadelphia?" And I've probably commented that like 6 to 10 times on like different posts. And he responds to like everyone I say. He'll be like, "That's because I'm shooting a special there." Dude, I already told you this. I'm shooting a special there.
Okay.
It's so sick. It's so sick.
So you gotta
fucking-
just keep it going and keep responding.
Yeah, and like I DM'd him before and he answered. And I'm not sure. It might have been like his
Yeah.
social media.
yeah,
people.
social media guy, which it probably was, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. You got to bring him up. That's Sal Volcano. Fucking sick.
Yeah. That's a great
That's
club.
pretty cool.
That is
But,
sick, man. And how long have you been doing comedy?
Coming on 8 years.
Nice. Oh, yeah, you said that.
7,
damn.
8
you
years,
both
something
been
like
doing
that.
Yeah,
Right.
we started together.
it. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, doing it up. So what time are we at there? Because I got to get to high noon.
Oh shit! Yeah, we gotta go.
What time is it?
Yeah, what time are we
We're
at?
1:13.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
nice.
Hour
So we're
13.
cooking.
We're
Hell
fucking cooking.
Yeah, so we can probably land this plane, get you over to High Note,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we'll have to. Dude, you have so many good stories. Like, I am so excited to see you start to talk about some of this stuff on stage as a
Hell yeah.
stand-up. Obviously, I haven't seen you do stand-up since we did that first show together, but it's
Right.
like, dude, you're so funny with all these stories. Like, you'll have so much material, dude.
Yeah, man. That's
Just keep fucking working.
that's
with
yeah,
your
that's
shows.
most of my like material is, I'm a big storyteller.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, I'm pumped. I'm only 2 years in, so I'm only gonna get better.
you
from
gotta
here.
just keep going, man, and like keep doing what you're doing. Like running your own show, you're meeting everybody.
Do it.
It's a great way to do it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. You got any of the shows coming up or anything you want to plug or mention?
Yeah, so my next show is June 5th. June 5th, I'm taking a little break. I'm ordaining the wedding. Birthday's coming up, so I'm taking a little break. But June 5th, What's That Smell at 1910 Bar and Grill in Jenkintown, PA.
Nice.
Follow me on Instagram. It's Mario's Funny. Follow What's That Smell Comedy. Follow Casa Duran Comedy. My show wouldn't be anything without Casa Duran Comedy in London Duran.
Fuck yeah.
God bless.
Hell yeah,
Dude.
dude.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for
It
coming
was
on
a
and doing
blast,
it.
dude. You were great.
Have you on again? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We have our show this Friday
This Friday
with
Nice.
Conklin.
with old Joey Cox,
Joe Conk's gonna be opening up for
real?
him. Yeah,
Where at?
Kennett Square.
Kennett Square.
Yeah,
Here in
it's like
Jersey?
no, it's over in Chester County.
Okay.
It's
where?
like a fire hall fundraiser.
All
or
right, hell
something.
yeah.
yeah.
We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but Joe Conklin, his sister is best friends with my mom.
Oh no way.
Yeah, like my mom grew up with Joe Conklin,
Yeah.
so he knows like about me.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, like my mom's been like da da da, like, and he's like, oh, your son's doing comedy, so he knows about me.
He's the
Yeah.
man.
dude. Yeah, I want to meet him, so I might have to pop out to that on
Yeah.
Friday.
Come on
dude.
down to Kennett
Yeah,
Square.
let us know, man.
Hell yeah,
I
Friday
do
night.
shows with him all the time.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, you've been doing shows
Yeah.
with him, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a great guy. I'll be happy to
Shout
introduce
out.
you. But yeah, we have that this Friday. I have a show at Helium this Saturday that I'm doing
Nice.
with Chip Chantry.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little different. It's Mark Grossman, the owner of Helium, is in a cover band, and they're doing this show that's, I don't know how to describe it other than it's like they're doing they're an 80s cover band. So they're playing and they're doing a full show, and then I'm playing a waiter who is in like a debacle with his girlfriend, Rachel Peters, another very funny comedian. And
Shout out. She's on my next show.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Nice.
God, she's beautiful. I mean, God,
She's awesome, very beautiful. Been super pumped to working with her. And we play a couple that is going through a breakup as like fake waiters. And we kind of like scripted this whole thing where we're interrupting their show that ties in with each song and this whole thing. So anyways,
so like literally during their performance,
it's kind of like a play. It's like one of those, like, how would you describe?
like an improv play.
Yeah, like an improv sort of
Improv-y.
like
A little
live action.
Little live action role playing, a little LARPing.
Come on, we're
Hey, you're LARPing this weekend.
So we got that this Saturday. It should be really fun. I'm excited to see. It's the first time I've ever done anything.
And that's
like
at
this.
Helium?
At Helium, yeah.
Nice, bro,
It's an
nice.
afternoon show. It's at like 4 p.m. So we'll be doing that. It should be fun. And otherwise, just go to BrendanDonegan.com for
Hell
tickets
yeah.
to stuff.
God bless, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
Danny,
thanks for
you
coming
got
on.
anything?
Oh yeah, that next local show is old Johnny Montague's show at that Upcycle
Dude, his
Social Club.
That's a banger. I did his
Collingswood.
first one, and
Yeah.
that show was phenomenal. So you guys are gonna have a blast.
April 18th in Collingswood, Upcycle Social Fitness Club. It'll be a good time. But yeah, that's the next one coming up that's local. So yeah, we'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Thanks for coming on, boss. Yep, we
Hell
appreciate it. Good times. We'll see you guys next time.
Jersey
Bad boys with the baritone.
Hell yeah.